Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have FANTOM daily update. We are going to see the next price targets, and of course whatever you see is not for financial advice but for educational purposes only. Before we continue, do not forget to join our monthly subscription, link in the description box and in the comment section. Patreon/MindYourCrypto. You can easily get profits through our automated system with 200 altcoins. You will know exactly when to buy and exactly when to sell. You will also get personal guidance, everyday educational videos to become expert in the technical analysis and hold your future in your hands, market updates, random giveaways, Pine scripts for TradingView, and many other benefits. Also, you can join our Telegram group chat, hit the like button, subscribe if you like the content. Thank you so much. Let's proceed quickly into the risk metrics and the technical analysis. Right now, what we have is an impulsive wave on the daily frame. Okay. That's right, it is very easy to know that from this action, now that we are above the 20-day and the 50-day MA, we can go potentially even higher than the previous high, all-time high actually for FTM of 3.48. Okay, so right now we have a very high risk on the daily RSI, we have a very high risk on the daily commodity channel index as well, same with the stochastic RSI, same with the Fisher transform, but it doesn't matter because the way it reacts to the high risk, this FTM right now is probably going to destroy the targets. However, I will tell you which targets you should be having in your mind, okay, and you should be taking into consideration. Right now though, on the 4-hour frame, for example, if we go there, you can see that we had multiple risk actually over the last few hours, okay, yesterday and of course today. And on the 4-hour frame we also have this stochastic going into an overbought, but we have room to grow even more. So we are fine. Even though we have a high risk, we are still pretty fine. On FTM against Bitcoin chart, this is a new all-time high. Okay, so for FTM against USDT, we haven't seen it yet, but for FTM against Bitcoin chart, yes, we have seen it. So the next targets right now are these targets that we are in, the 0.0407127, and of course the 0.407545. There we might see a correction between these targets, or if we do not close above this line right here, we will see a correction a little bit like earlier. Okay, so right now we are just breaking target after target for FTM. We have a very high risk on daily. You can see that on the weekly frame. If we go there, we have a very high risk as well with the RSI and the commodity channel index, but the stochastic RSI can grow even higher. Okay. So this is very good for FTM on the weekly frame. It is very nice to see this kind of price action. And of course, for FTM against Bitcoin, it is a new all-time high. Now we are in a price discovery on FTM against Bitcoin chart. And I think that we can potentially grow even higher, maybe going into the 1.5, maybe approaching some later resistance levels. What I could do is I could draw a trend-based Fibonacci extension from this bottom to this top and back to this bottom right here. And you can see that it is possible to get up to the 1.618, okay, which is the 0.408404. And I'm going to do the same with FTM USDT, and we are going to see the next price targets. So what we have right here is that we have a very high resistance level area into this line right here. Okay, so it is possible around there to find a little bit of a correction. Okay, find a little bit of a sell pressure at around 3.18. All right, so therefore I'm going to have this line right there, and from here we are possibly going to go a little bit further down. All right. So therefore, will this be something that we should be having, for example, as bearish? For example, are we going on the 4-hour frame to go there and then correct so much? I do not think so, but we will provide some support levels in order for you to rebuy if we see a little bit of a higher correction around this area that we are right now. Okay, so what we are going to do is simply going to just draw a simple Fibonacci retracement from this bottom to this actually top, a little bit higher. There we go. Okay, and we have for the next support levels the 2.90, okay, in case we go a little bit down, and I think that we will be stopping on the 2.90. Okay, if we are about to correct a little bit, I do not think that we will go further down, maybe potentially going into the 2.80, 2.79 to 2.80, but from there we are possibly going to have a little bit of a higher buying pressure. Okay, At the same time, I'm going to give some very important resistance levels for FTM against USDT, and these important resistance levels for FTM are. First of all, we are going possibly to go to the 4 Tether USD once we break the target that we talked about before, okay, this important resistance level area, because this whole thing right here is very important to break. And then once we go above, then there are two possible scenarios. One, to find the double top and then correct, and second, to go to the 4 Tether USD and so on and move even higher. Okay, I think that we can possibly move even higher towards the 4, towards maybe the 4.36, 4.63, and I'm going to draw the trend-based Fibonacci extension, removing all the lines, going back on the tools and draw the fib from this bottom back on. I will tell you actually the exact same, dates. Okay, so we had the 22 September, we had the 28 October around there, and now we have the 3rd December as well. Now you can see on the 0.786, here is also a very huge resistance level because of the Fibonacci extension, okay, here that we talked about in this slide. So the next price target for the Fibonacci extension is at 3.68, and of course we have some more, the 1.618, the 5.25. Is this possible to happen? Yes. Okay, once we break the 3.67, there is nothing stopping us from maybe going to the 5.25 first. But we have to break and close above the 3.14 to 3.16 as well. Okay, if we do not do that, then things won't be so good. We have to break those targets to go to the next targets. All right, so therefore this is a very important target we have to close above. But if we do not, then we might be finding a little bit of a sell pressure, go a little bit back down, and then go and explode afterwards. So these are the targets that I wanted to provide. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to join our monthly subscription. Link in the description box and in the comment section. Patreon/MindYourCrypto, and of course see you soon with many more videos. Bye.